Well, we are ready for 2023. Nobody's going to tell us nobody's going to try to save us. We got to save ourselves. Let's get this day started.
Against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. But I will not fear, in Jesus' name. Father, we ask that your hand may be upon our families. May it be you that leads us, and not anyone or anything else in this world. May it be you that our hearts follow, and not any idols. May it be you, King Jesus, that we look to, rather than people, science, governments, or anything worldly. Lord, may it be you that we cry out to when we're in need of rescue. May it be you, and only you, that we run to, Lord. I pray that you would give us a spirit of prayer, set our hearts on fire, and give us a passion for prayer. May we be the full armor of God. I will not be afraid, because if God is for me, then who can be against me? Grant me the grace to keep moving forward and to keep believing in you. Your word in James 1, verse 12 says, "Blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which..."
So I'm reading comments here, and it says, whoever is reading this, you are magic, a true force to be reckoned with, a beautiful masterpiece of the universe. You are a shining white light of happiness, positivity, prosperity, health, and abundance. Joy, luck, success, and all the good in the world. You are shining white light of full of happiness, positivity, prosperity, health, abundance, joy, luck, success, and all the good in life. You are not one in a million. You are one in forever. There is only one of you across all dimensions, galaxies, and times. You are so unique and unusual, so extraordinary in your own remarkable way. Stay thankful, gorgeous people. Have the best day ever. Much, much love, angels. And this was Boundless Lotus said that. Wow. Another comment says, this gets my third eye bumping. Let's go. Love this production and the subtle ambient drone. Bless up. Bless up. Dress up. Show up. Shine bright. Celebrate life. Be creative. Yeah, I love it. So I'm using laser treatment for my hair while I do spiritual work. Healing. Whoever comes across this message, may your heart radiate with all the colors that you are. You are a blessing to this earth. Oh, I needed to hear that. You know, I get into fear a little bit. I feel threatened sometimes. You know, we all do that sometimes. And, just have to connect with God and know God has us and that we're doing God's will and we're learning and growing and we're doing the best we can, and it's good enough. It's good enough. That's all we can do is do the best we can. This one says, whoever comes across this message, may your heart radiate with all of... We read that one. I went to bed listening to this and awakened later because I thought someone was snoring in my ear. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's my spiritual. That's hilarious. These comments are hilarious. They're freaking so funny. Brian E. Scott said that. Happy lovely day. Happy lovely day. Will a filler help? Will a filler help? Oh, I think it's worse. Put it on. There. This is perfect. All the bad day stuff is lifted off my shoulders. I mean, everybody has fear. Everybody has bad day stuff, right? My heart is lighter. My soul is free. Thank you for posting this. May all who read this be blessed with peace. Isn't peace such a... We can create, we can love, we can have a good life if we have peace. Let's see. little sore in my neck. Ah, that's good right there. That's good right there. Happy lovely. Okay. Let's see. The person who is reading this comment, I wish you great success, health, and love and happiness. Thank you. The depth of this ohm is hitting me so hard right now. My third eye is tingling and there's significant pressure on it. Every time I close my eyes and the bell sounds and the ohm starts, it's like I'm zooming through outer space at light speed. It's incredible. I've never had this happen before. Thank you so much. Yep. Nothing like getting still to get contact with the 0 point field, whatever they call it. 0 point field. Whoever's listening to this, may your heart be blessed. May your suffering end and your wishes come true. Ah, that's so nice. This video has the most loving, optimistic, happy comments I've ever read, and it doubles the power of this mantra. Whoever reads this, I wish you serenity, health, freedom, love, and happiness. While I'm chanting Om, I am feeling I am floating in water, and I am able to see the third eye with moving around with purple color sounds and starts coming from my ears. Amazing feeling on high. I state neutral mind. Well, if I were to think about, like, I kind of get into still point, and sometimes when I get into still point, I jerk. I don't know, it's like topping off or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna leave that as a comment. I do that in orgasm too. I like, laugh. It's like a physical jerk. I don't know. What the hell? You know, as you get older, your tongue grows. And I remember my mom's tongue was kind of big and chubby and fat. And look, 61. Oh, well. At least I can walk, see, and create. I may have a fat tongue, but oh, well. And my ears are growing. Wah. What do you think, Beanie? Huh? Somebody says, I was disturbed due to stress at the office, but went into a deep sleep after listening to this. Om Nam Shivya. This had to be the deepest and best sounding Om sound I'd ever come across. I had a smile on my face throughout. I felt like I was floating on a cloud. Amazing. Thank you very much. I'll definitely use it to meditate for a while. The sound of creation, the beginning, which has no beginning. Yeah, the human voice. The never-ending. Look at the smoke curling up. I don't know if you can see this, but oh, wait, I can't get that off. I'm centered. So I'll get back to meditating. Happy lovely day. Happy lovely day. Got these glasses, but if I take this off, it just digs in my nose, so this gives a little support. It looks like crap, but at least I'm comfortable. Happy lovely day. All right, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna meditate. Choose. I'm cutting them up and giving some to Bean, and he loves it, don't you, Bean? Kitty loves it, don't you? Oh, there's your part, huh? Is that your part? Good, that's very nice. It's so rewarding to take care of animals. It's rewarding. It's challenging because, well, they just take time. But the fountain area is back open again, and don't you have more under here? Look, he's silly Ninny. There you go. The fountain is back open, so we'll take them over there and I'll film it. It's very green and very beautiful. So, happy lovely day. Happy lovely day. Let's get Beanie some more chicken chews. Yeah, I looked when I went with Tess over to the bank to get a credit card. And some money off the credit card. I realized, oh, wait! Wait, the fountain's going again. Here, get your little thing. There you go. Get it, get it, get it. Come on. There you go. So, okay. Got the lava lamp going. We got the lava lamp going. Live, love, laugh together. Okay, hold on. All right. Get this diced watered. Get this diced watered. Why am I got tears in my eyes? Because of the comments, like Eddie. You say, please keep making Deeboo Love videos, and the sky's the limit, and anything's possible, and the kitty's cute, and stubborn horse, and Marcelo, just all of your comments about, you know, like, do you think your life would be different if you had left when the male-female thing happened with the marriage? And, you know, just when I feel like I'm literally talking into an abyss that nobody's listening and just some random person clicks on it for a second, that's what my mind tells me. And then when I hear otherwise, that please, please, please keep making these videos. And your encouragement that comes back, it's really heartwarming and very touching. So I just want you to know that. Anyway, I walked Kitty out there. It was so difficult that I couldn't really film it. I was just trying to, like, because we went back out to where the grassy knoll is. Anyway, I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to work on things, and life is good. Thank you, guys. Okay, bye.
He will punish. He will uncover your sins. That is the end of chapter 4.
Listening to Dust and Grace. Beanie's having some.
That brings us to the end of tonight's reading. She's pregnant. You found the whispers.
I need a little bit of popcorn.
I also hope that you perhaps learned.
It's 8:57.
Will
you think beans? Yeah, she's got yum yum. Yeah.
About who God is and his ways. Thank you. Thank you.
Dust and Grace.
For joining me in this video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Good night.
Week after that. And now they're just running around. And I'm like, please move. I just want to make a piece of toast and you're in my way. And I open a cabinet and it's just like, oh hey cricket that I can't kick out of my house. Can you please just leave? I don't want to kick you out, I just want to ask you nicely to leave. My house is just infested with crickets. I keep getting
Yes, that is our art. Thank you. I take that as a compliment coming from you. Yes, it is. We did it a while back. Sending you love. I came across that little box, that wooden box with the birds that Elsa did on it with all those pictures in it. They're just such great pictures. And that time we were at Linda's and we walked up the river. It was hard, but you know, it makes for great memories. Sometimes the actual experience is very difficult, but because Parker was a big boy and he couldn't walk, so we started carrying him. But then fortunately we got relief when they came and got us. So many sweet memories. Anyway, I love you. Bye. Well, actually, that's true. You didn't carry Parker. I did, because he was crying because he was so small and he'd gone so far in the water and he was getting tired. He was a little baby. And Okay. We're here. About to go in there. Little kitty. We got little kitty down here. Beanie's going. Beanie's going. I'm jogging. OOTD. OOTD. What you think, kitty? You loving the ride? You loving the ride? Oh, I got music in my earbuds. There's some kind of country and western song playing. Okay, it is gorgeous. Beanie's loving it, Kitty's loving it. We decided not to put him on the leash today and just let him go in the thing, and I think he's kind of liking it. Are you liking it? Is that nice for you, little Beanie? Do you give kisses to Beanie? Okay. So, what have I been thinking about this morning? Mopping, cleaning dishes, washing clothes, just life. Trying to vlog, push the thing. It's a process, okay. So life is in session. Yeah, I'm jogging. Got on lace. Beanie, stop pulling. You think this walk is for you? I'm walking the kitty too. It's not just you anymore. It's not just me, myself, and I. I like to walk in jog in place. So this guy, I think he works in what is it? Maintenance or something. And he goes, you know, you're absolutely adorable, but crazy. And I'm like, well, water seeks its own level. And the world is a reflection of your own inner mind, so you must be nuts. He's like, well, it'd be really difficult, but I'd be willing to drive to come and see you. And I'm like, I mean, we all are equally part of the big mosaic puzzle. And you tend to want somebody that's like your own. You know, I don't know, I'm not educated, I don't have like a high degree or anything, but my dad did, and so you tend to kind of want something like what your father was to a certain degree. My father was very intelligent, and so he was a doctor, and I kind of want somebody that's intelligent. So, not that I'm the smartest person in the world, but, you know, right? I mean, what you doing, Bean? Is that nice? Is that nice, kitty? So, I mean, is it a class world? You know, class systems, and you know, it's really about like energy and what you're used to. It's not about like, hey, I need, you know, doctors don't make that much money anymore. They did back in the day, but then when HMOs took over, and it's not about money, but you do kind of want, you're saying, if a person grew up in a box on a field like that, well, they're not going to be happy if you date them and they go, let's go back to my box. It's sort of like, whoa, you know, you want something that's what you're at least used to, if not better. I mean, you always want to go up, but you certainly don't want to go down. And I'm not talking about just materialistic stuff. You want somebody spiritual that shares your same values, your same beliefs. It's challenging in the dating world. If they're not vaxxed, then they're ball-headed. Not that that should matter, but it's nice when you look at somebody and they have some hair on their head. At my age, that's kind of just a plus. Because most people are, Beanie's taking his number 2. Most people are kind of, they've lost their hair. I mean, my hair isn't what it was when I was a kid, but men especially. But some do keep their hair pretty good. Here, hold on, I'm gonna clean this up. So just keep listening. Let's see. You know, if they're not vaxxed, then they're a moderate, or they're an atheist, or I want somebody that believes in God. You know, I'd like somebody that has the same passion for making a movie. Lindsay's been meeting some guy, very wealthy, attorney, capable, experienced, and take on my movie. I love it. You know, if you're single and you want to get an illustration of what your significant other looks like, she can literally see him and puts it to art. I think that's really amazing. Hold on, you guys. So, so I think that's really, oops, you're upside down, okay. Stay on the path, Beanie. Stay on the path so Blue can Yeah, I think that's really ingenious. And I'd love to see what the guy looks like that I'm going to meet. I'll probably go, oh no! Yeah, but you know what? If we have a wonderful time making movies and we hit it off and we are on the same page, you know, what do I think about Tess? Well, you know, Lynn sees Tess falling in love and having somebody really close and special. I'm sure it'll be a woman because Tess likes what a woman does, cooks, cleans, and those kinds of things. Men, not so much, but you never know. She might fall in love with, she's talking to this guy Bill and she's talked to him for quite a while. Problem is he's vaccinated. That's sad. I mean, there's guys that I find really cute and then I see that they're vaccinated and you cannot do that. They're talking about, you know, I got my channel taken down when I talked about political stuff. There's artificial intelligence that's censoring, and so I got to be careful about what I say. Sad that we can't have free speech, but the White Hats are fixing that. Thank God. White Hats. Love you guys. I love the White Hats. Love the White Hats. I'd like to say a buttload, but they silence it. They silence us. So, but more and more is coming out. More and more is coming out. We do our part. We do our part to get the message out. It's very difficult in a world where you're censored. So, I'm loving this cart. It just glides. It's easy. I can just push it with a finger. My finger, one finger. Kitty gets some sunshine, gets to see out in the world. Sniff, sniff, sniff. It was kind of a debacle trying to carry her and let him, but you can tell he's liking it, aren't you, sweetheart? Is that nice? Yeah, he likes to get out. You know, it was a little traumatic because when we first went out, the dog, a big Irish setter, was going by and Beanie goes nuts over big dogs because he's scared of them. You sniffing, Bean? Yeah, it's a good day. I'm excited about the script. I got some ideas. There was a guy when I was a dancer who was a friend of mine for 10 years. And he fell in love with me big time. Yeah, Blue, it's okay. What's happening up there? So, yeah, and he worked for, well, he worked independently later on, but for a long time he worked for defense, and he was the one that did the mathematical equations to see if, like, the drones that they were inventing. And he showed me the stealth bomber before we even knew about stealth bombers, and he showed me the drones before we showed drones. And he told me, he said, you know, if I tell you this, I'll have to kill you. And I'm like, well, don't do it. And he gave me this little, it was a stealth bomber about this big, and a little model of it. Anyway, I've thought about him, and all these guys have to be in the handshake club. If you don't know what that is, look up Freemasons. And now I see him in a whole different light. You know, he did not believe in God, and sad for him. He was not a happy person. And I said, well, if your system works so much, why are you so miserable and suicidal? Right? So, yeah, Bean, come on. You don't eat grass. I know. He wants to eat grass. I feel bad, but I don't know what's sprayed and what isn't. And Lynn told me not to, so I'm going to I don't see him spraying in this area, but you never know. So, yeah, I got an idea for the script that he's the one that connects me to the time portal, because there's going to be time travel in this movie. And so I'm excited about, because that's logistical. It's logistical that I was thinking, how am I going to get to where is the connection coming for this time portal? Because Lynn suggested in the movie that I do that. So that's exciting. I thought about that. You know, when you make mental connections that are really helpful, it's very satisfying. Making a movie is like problem solving. You've got to make sense. It has to ring true. It's got to develop. There's got to be. It's very complicated, and I'm good at it, and I love doing it. It's very rewarding, but it takes time, and you have to have patience. And you know, sometimes you're just looking at a blank screen, going, "What the hell?" Or it gets combobulated, and thinking, "Is this thing gonna fly? Is this spruce gonna get off the ground?" And you just have to trust God. You do. You just have to go, well, God is gonna get it off the ground. Right, Bean? Ah. It's nice and cool here in the desert. I'm glad Blue can get out today. It's a lot easier in this little cart than the other one because it kind of supports itself, where the other one it only had 2 wheels. This has 4 wheels. Oops, let's see what's happening. Benny, stop pulling, stop pulling. Gotta stay with Blue. Oops. Oh, I missed the trash can, so I don't get to put the poo-poo in the trash can. It's way back there. So I should still keep jogging. Okay. Anyway, there's the gorgeous fountain. It is for the indigenous children that were child sex trafficked. And it wasn't put there for me by a sugar daddy. Wah, wah. Well, we all like to live in our little fantasies, don't we? I didn't say it was completely true, but I kind of thought it was. Anyway. Beautiful shadows. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous day, right, baby? Oh, gorgeous. So if you haven't said your prayers today, you better say them. Not because God needs you to, but we need to connect to God. Get in that stillness, get in that gratitude and say, thank you for the sun. Thank you for creating us and the birds and the trees and the flowers and the dogs and the kitties and food and shelter and our health, you know, somebody to love and be loved by, creativity, our brains, the military that saved us. Yeah, they did. They did. God is great. And he genuinely cares. You know, some people think, oh, he doesn't know me, he doesn't hear me, he doesn't care. He does. He does, and he loves us. He wraps his arms, like I said, like we get in the shadow. And he protects us from the blazing, blistering sun, like a swan or a mother duck pulls its chicks underneath its wings. He enfolds us in his love. And that's, look at this beautiful duck here. I don't think you can see it, but there's ducks floating on the water. They're asleep this morning. It's very peaceful here. So for all of you that are leaving comments, Dana and Eddie and Andy and I want to say Marcella and so many more. I really appreciate your comments, your appreciation. It does make a difference. Dana's been with us since Vegas, or was it since Malibu? I don't know. That's a long time. You've seen us grow and change, and my God, so much changes. And no, we're not in Malibu anymore. This is the desert, silly. We've been in the desert, you silly. Yeah. Duck is standing on one leg. You can see that.
Who knows?
Look who's here. It's Douglas.
Happy day.
Happy day. Here's what he got. Ever wonder why he just sent this to me? It said, ever wonder why a rainbow is shaped like a dome? Well, here's your answer. Flat, dome, firmament. This is the reality, you guys. Douglas has been telling us this for a long time, huh?
That is correct.
And here's little kitty cat. Oh, it's so cute. And here is, oh, you bean. He already ate his food, so he doesn't want any more. He got scolded for doing his regular security detail, didn't you? But Douglas thought he was growling at the kitten.
Yes, correct.
But that was a mistake. That's okay. That's okay. We can. Who's perfect, right? Okay, you got another one? Send it over.
Well, just that picture from last night. This time.
Okay, let's see. Can we show it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. This is what we do every morning. Oh, you guys, here's our art from John D. Renee. Oh, you guys, look. Would you look at that?
The size of a wall.
Would you look? It's the size of a wall. We're going to be selling online. I don't know where you guys can get this if you want. It's printed on fabric. It comes folded up, but you can like put it out. It's, I think, what, $200?
Something like that.
Something like $200. And you have incredible art all the way up and down the wall. All of our gorgeous, magnificent masterpieces.
Here's another one.
And let's see, here's another one he's going to send. Douglas is amazing, isn't he? Let's see, answer, accept. Oh, here we go. Okay, I showed you guys before. No, I didn't think I showed you this. I put it on Facebook. Isn't this cool? Look at that. There's the art. So you can get these things. There's the horse one.
Yeah, the horse is in print.
This is the mother with the daughter and the swan, and then we call this red table and chairs. So yeah, you're gonna be able to get this online, Kitty. What do you think, Kitty? What do you think, Kitty? So you're
very soon working on it.
You've been helping me this morning with the dental office and filling out all the.
Here's another one.
Okay.
Well, that has a discard. Forget about the leaf in the picture.
Okay.
So
it's too hot for the baby.
Picture. It's not a finished one.
Let's see. This one is just here it comes. There we go. Okay, so that's the horses with chairs. Oh, that's the environment it's in. There we go.
Oh, here's another one with the horses.
Okay, so Douglas is figuring out how we're going to sell and market this.
All the art.
All the
different
art
sizes
online.
and all different ways.
God, that's exciting.
That's it.
You're amazing.
All right, I'm going to adjust the air conditioner for
Okay,
you.
all right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So glad Douglas was on here. Deeboo Loveland. This was my sister's children. More than a dream. That's Deeboo Loveland, where all your dreams come true. God is in charge, and it's good to be alive. Love you guys. Love and light.